Welcome to Carolyn's Corner, featuring singers, songwriters, and authors from all over the world. We are so excited you've joined us, and we're looking forward to having a great time. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure to use the comment section from wherever you're watching to interact during our live shows. We're so excited about our special guests and can't wait to hang out with you. Stream Carolyn's Corner live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and 1071krxp.com.
Hi, it's Carolyn. We're so excited about our special guest tonight, and we're so glad you're here. Get ready. We're going to have some fun. Welcome to Carolyn's Corner. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Carolyn's Corner. Every week I say, who put me in charge of the clicker? Oh, yeah, it was me. What was I thinking? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so glad you guys and gals are here. And every week I say this, if you're not here, I'm confident that y'all will be here, at least some of you. I'm super excited to be here tonight. I really am. I love having this show. It's so much fun. Tonight we have a wonderful special guest. And I didn't even put this on. Well, it's on the writing if you read it. But this is Jeff's second visit to the show. He was here last year. Oh, I need some light on the situation. Am I brighter now? Jeff was here last year and we had a lot of fun, and he's got so many great songs and doing some great things out there. He's been just so much in a year. So I thought I'd bring him back on and let him tell us what he's been up to. Let him tell us. And we're going to share some of his songs like we usually do. I would love it if someone could comment and let me know if everything's working when you get a chance. But let's start off. Jeff, why don't you start off by telling us a little bit about yourself, honey? Jeff, sorry. Whatever you'd like to say. The hun and the honey thing, I never thought I would use those words in my life, because when I did telemarketing years ago, there was a lady I'd hear her on the phone and she'd say, okay, hun. Okay, hun. And she'd hang up, and it drove me crazy. And now I'm doing it. I don't know what.
That's all right.
But it's weird.
Hey, every guy likes being called honey.
I know, but it's really weird because I hated it, and here I'm doing it without even meaning to. So, Jeff, sorry, tell us a little bit about yourself, please. Whatever you'd like to let us know.
I'm Jeff Canada.
Okay, nice, good start.
Kind of a singer, songwriter, Americana artist, performer, entertainer.
Nice.
Crap starter on the internet. Just trying to make my way through this crazy thing called life.
Yes.
And without going totally nuts.
Amen to that. Isn't that true? I think that's what we're all doing. Yeah. Wow.
That's
and how long have you
been? I do.
Yeah. How long have you been doing the music? A while, right?
I've been playing music full time as my job for 19 years.
Wow.
So little over 19 years. But I've been playing, I think I played my first show in 96, maybe 97.
Wow.
So it's been that's almost 30 years then.
That's crazy. Because you look like you're maybe 30. How's that possible, Jeff?
No, I'm 46. I just knocked off my beard earlier this year.
That.
I was kind of known for the big beard.
Yeah.
And it was getting so gray and big, and it just looked nasty, and so I just knocked it off, and it seems like all the chicks dig it like this.
Yes, so I think it makes you look younger. I think it makes you look younger. Like that, yeah, see? Look what you did. See, that's what you got to do.
Until I take my hat off, and it's like, whoa.
They're like, well, maybe you can transplant it. I remember an old friend of mine. She was a lot older than me, and she passed on, unfortunately, now. But she used to say, she'd been married like 3 times, and I used to say, "Are you ever going to get married again?" And she'd say, "No, unless he has hair, teeth, and money." And I used to say, but then she would say, "But he can buy hair and teeth if he has money." Oh my God, she used to crack me up. So it's okay. You know what I mean? If somebody's going to fall for you, they're going to fall for the whole you. It doesn't matter about that. But you could transplant some of that, just stick it up there. So you've been doing this for quite a while. And you said you call your genre, you consider it like Americana, huh?
Man, I don't know. It's such a thing in the industry, not just the industry, in society. Everybody's got to be put in
I
labels and
know.
boxes, and you got to fit this, you got to fit that. I don't, I write a song and then I produce the song however I feel does the song the most amount of
Right,
justice,
right.
whatever genre that is. And then I let the public tell me whatever. I mean, some people say I'm Texas country, some people say I'm country,
Yeah,
some people say I'm Americana. Some people say I'm folk. Some people say, I mean, it's like at the end of the day, it's just, it's all of these, 4 decades of influences in my brain,
true.
uh,
Well,
coming out into,
exactly.
you
And
know,
you know what I've noticed, and I'm sure you've seen this in all the years. I still can't believe you've been doing it that long. Hi, Bill. How are you? Bill Trickett is here. Good to see you, sir. I sort of see you. I see a little tiny bobblehead. Anyway, what I was going to say is it's a mesh anyway. All the music is all together now, kind of. You know what I mean? To
yeah,
me, it's everybody is doing the country with the rock mix, with the pop mix, with the hip hop mix. It seems like it. You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
I think it's all together. It's hard to almost differentiate between them now in a way, but I love your style. I love that Americana, your kind of music. I really do. And I love classic country, but I love what you're doing a lot. We've had a lot of artists on the show like that. And I just love it because my main objective for me when I hear a song is I want to be able to hear and understand the lyrics and I want a good story.
yeah, 100%. Yeah. And
Absolutely.
that's, that to me, that's why it's very hard to get into like mainstream country,
Right.
because it's not so much about the story, it's about the beat and the rhythm, and if
True.
it makes you tap your head or your foot, whatever.
Yes.
I like my favorite people
Uh-oh.
are, Willie Nelson and Towns Van Zandt and Guy Clark, and you could go down the list of all these, I mean, especially down here in Texas, just unbelievable storytellers.
Yes. It's
And
amazing.
that's my favorite music.
Yes.
I'm not gonna listen to a song about a Yeti cooler just so I can tap my foot at the beach. Like that's not
Come
like I
on now,
use
Jeff.
music. Yeah, I use
Yeah,
music to make me feel something. Music is my
absolutely.
kind of like it's my it's my escape. It's my it just music motivates me in a way that nothing else does.
Amen
And
to that. It's
so
almost like a
the
therapy, isn't
more
it? Yeah.
Right. And so the more in depth a song is, or the more it makes you think, um, the more it's saying something of value, the more I like it. So I'm not a
Absolutely.
huge fan of the superficial music. If that now I'm not
Yeah.
knocking it, you do whatever you want to do as an artist,
Yeah.
and there's the general public loves that stuff.
Yeah.
That's just not my bag.
No, I completely understand, and I agree with you on that. I really do. The mainstream country is so different. I like that. I'm just like you. I want that where it hits me in the gut. Either it hits me in the gut or it makes me just so happy because they made it, or you know what I mean. It tells that story.
Yeah.
It's almost like a novel. My friend is an author, and he talks about that. He writes books, and I was like, to me, songwriting songs are like a tiny book. Really, they are. I mean, because I
Yeah.
like to hear that story. What happened? How did it end? What happened to that person? What happened to that character? Possibly, it depends on the song. Hold on just a second, Jeff. I got to say hi to my good friend, Miss Sarah Cox. Hi, Sarah. I'm so glad y'all are here. And Bill, thank you. Anybody else, don't be shy now. I know somebody's there because it has a little eyeball in the top. Y'all don't even know this. We have our secret weapon and it shows how many people are there. So quit hiding. And Jeff knows too, because hold on, Jeff, you also do a podcast. Y'all, I got competition. Oh, I've had competition. Tell them what the name of you tell them about your podcast, where they can find it and stuff.
It's just the Jeff Canada Show. It's on YouTube. It's on Apple. It's on Spotify. Anywhere that you listen to podcasts, it's there. The video version is on both Spotify and on YouTube.
Nice. Very nice. I used to go all and put this podcast on everything, but I got too overwhelmed as an old lady. I'm like, I forgot what I was even using. I'm like, because I had to download it and then put it through a pro. I can't even remember what Anchor. I was using Anchor through
Yeah.
Spotify, and then they changed.
Yeah.
I want to go back to that, but it's too much. I'm glad that you're going through all of those sites. That's good. That's really good.
Well, the good thing is if you use the Spotify for Artists, which used to be Anchor,
Yeah.
it's called Spotify for Podcasters or something like that. I can't
Okay.
remember what it's called. But when you upload your stuff to that, it sends it out everywhere but YouTube automatically.
Well, shoot, I should go back to doing it then.
Yeah, so that it works out pretty good.
Yeah.
I just basically, and now I'm using Riverside, which is the app, and
Oh,
so I can literally record the podcast, and in 20 minutes I have a completely edited podcast.
wow.
So it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. AI.
Yeah, that's great. Except I don't ever edit because there's no need to when you have a perfect. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Editing,
Perfect. I
what's
like
that,
that.
Jeff?
Well, I don't really edit it
Just
either. A
kidding.
matter of fact, I mean, in the opening credits, it says unedited, unafraid. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't really edit it either, but it's like, you upload like the intro
yeah,
and then you record it and then it automatically goes through and puts the intro at the beginning and then it'll go through and it takes out like spaces and pauses.
yeah.
It automatically just takes all
That's
that out and
nice.
it automatically puts the camera on who's talking. It's a
Oh,
really cool tool.
what's the
It's a
name
really,
of it
really cool
again? I'm
tool.
I'm taking notes here.
It's called Riverside.
Riverside. Y'all write that down, Sarah. Everybody
Yeah. So
knows my memory. Yeah.
part of the reason I took a break from doing the podcast was because it was taking me 6-7 hours to edit an episode,
Yeah.
and uh, and now I don't have to do that, so it's cool.
Well, you know what? I need to go back to that really because I thought I had seen Spotify for artists, but I was thinking, well, because I'm doing it every week and mine are all video. You can still download the video, right?
Yeah, you can upload video to
I
Spotify
mean,
now.
upload. I get download, upload. I don't really know
Yeah,
the difference. Whatever
yeah, you
goes
can
down with them.
you can upload video from to Spotify now. So
Okay. I'm
which is
going to
cool.
check on that. And you said it puts it everywhere except for YouTube because I want
Yeah,
to get back to those platforms. I still have old episodes out there on the Anchor or now Spotify. I saw it one day and I'm like, oh, well, like
yeah,
way back when I first
yeah.
started. Well, thank you. Thank you. So, y'all,
Of
Jeff also has a podcast. And I'm sorry, let's go focus on you again. I'm bad
You're
about
good.
that. I'm trying to learn from all you youngins. Tell us what do you do on your podcast? Who do you have on there? They're going to
Man,
want to tune in.
I have it's all kinds of people. I had a 20-year retiree from Houston Police Department on there. I've had a retired colonel on there. I've had
Wow.
musicians and lawyers and this year I got some pretty crazy guests coming on. I got some judges. I may even possibly have a congressman coming on. Um
Whoa.
so it's like it's pretty much just kind of a conversation. Every episode's different.
Yeah.
It's not really an interview so
Yeah.
much. It's just a good long form conversation, you know.
Yeah. And I saw because I watched part of one, almost the whole. It was with an artist. I think it was your latest one. I like that. You're just kind of like we are now, but better because you're just chilling, and hey,
Yeah,
what's
there's
up?
no format, I watch a lot of podcasts that have a format and it's
Yeah.
cool. But like, the people that I watch, like Joe Rogan, you know what I mean? I watch a
Yes.
lot of his stuff and I'm
Yeah.
not trying to be him, but I like how inquisitive he is. He just wants to
Yeah.
have people on that he's interested in, not necessarily
True.
somebody that's pushing a book or pushing a record
And
or I
yeah.
mean those people go on there too. I just love people. And I
Yeah.
love talking to people and I love getting to know people and I love connecting
Yes.
to people. And what I don't want to do is ask those questions that everybody asks, who are your influences? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite song? Not that
Yeah.
I'm not that. It's cool. I'm glad those are out there because
There
we
goes
get to
my
be on
plans
them.
for the night. I'm just kidding.
No, 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 no. It's like those things are cool, but
Yeah.
I
I don't
wanted
ask
more
those.
of mine to capture more of just two people sitting down having just a conversation as if they would across a coffee table or whatever.
I love that. Yeah, and when I first started, I told everybody I wanted them to picture like we're out on the front porch just listening to people play music. That was my
Yeah.
goal because I love that atmosphere. It's the best thing ever. I could do it every day if I could just sit and watch. If you came to my house, I'd be like, Jeff, play another song. And I would just be like, oh, listen to that song. I just love it. It's just so beautiful. I love it.
That's one thing that's crazy is last October I got rid of my band. Um, and then this year, I've pretty much been touring, the entire U.S. just playing acoustic shows. And then I did my last run a couple weeks ago, and then I canceled everything else, and I canceled all my dates next year. Um, just kind of taking a little bit of a break,
Well,
and
yeah.
recording this new album. Um, but I've been doing a lot of house concerts, and so and what's crazy
That's
is I
cool.
and because here's the thing, man. The general public, and when I say the words the general public, I'm talking about the mass public, right?
Yes.
The majority of people no longer care about songs. They don't care about what you're trying to say. They don't, if you're, they want to be entertained. They want to be um, they want to have a good time, but they're
Yes.
not going to really listen to what you're saying. And so one of the reasons I'm kind of taking a break is because I got so sick of playing in these venues where you're giving all your heart to people
Yeah.
that just don't care. They're watching the football game, or they're playing Golden Tee, or they're whatever they're doing. They're hanging out with their friends or whatever they're doing. They don't care about you. I got so
Wow. Yeah.
tired of that. And that's one of the reasons why I got rid of the full band and started doing, I started traveling and playing listening rooms. Um, and then doing these house concerts. And like when I do these house concerts, I'm very adamant about it up front. I say, hey, I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna do a house concert for free. You don't have to pay me anything.
Oh,
I'm gonna
wow.
come,
Yeah.
I'm gonna come and do it for free. I'm gonna do it for tips and merch sales.
Of course.
Um,
Yeah.
your job as a host is to invite people that want to listen. Like I don't
Yes.
invite a bunch of people that are going to talk and stuff. Because if I'm going to play a 90-minute set, and if I'm not the center of attention in that 90-minute set, I'm going to leave. And that's why I'm doing it for free. But what's really crazy, I've done 9 of them so far. I've made $9,400, so I'm averaging around $1,000 a show, even though I'm giving them away for
Wow.
free. But even the bigger point is there's usually anywhere from 15 to 30 people there, and at the end of it, the number one compliment I get by multiple people is this is what they say: I have never ever sat down and listened to someone sit there and play an original song that they wrote from start to finish and listen to the words. I've never done that.
Wow.
That is the majority of people that are telling me this, and they're like, it's magical. It's changed my life. I've had those words said to me on multiple occasions. It has changed my life. And
Isn't that
so
crazy that people don't do that? I agree because go ahead, finish what you're saying, but
yeah,
I
yeah,
completely agree because I see it all the time. I
yeah,
always go, I got to tell you, when I go anywhere and there's a band, I don't care who it is, or it's just an acoustic, I always request originals. And I'm like this. I mean, honestly,
yeah,
everywhere we go, my husband's like, we just love that. That's what I want to hear.
yeah, me
But it
too.
is crazy. Otherwise, you're right, Jeff. They don't listen. Nobody pays attention. It is so frustrating.
Yeah,
It is. I see it all the time. And I'm like, God, this guy's, I honestly, you can ask my husband. I'm always like, man, I don't want to hear the words. I'm like, shh.
yeah.
But most people don't. Wow. The house concerts. That's great. I love that.
It's just where we are as a society right now. We kind of, as a society, if you take music out of it, we're kind of taking the human experience out of everything. And
Yeah.
and that human connection, everything's just a number. If you're at a bar playing, you're just like, to the bar, you're just a number.
Yeah, that's
To
true.
the people watching, you're just another. Like there's nothing, like people just aren't connecting on a human level like they did 20 years ago,
Yeah, it's true
and
because you go out to a bar and somebody's playing and they're not even paying any attention. And for
yeah,
real, I see it all the time. And I'm like, I've never understood that, but you are absolutely right. And I never thought of it until you just said it. And it's right. Wow, that's crazy.
yeah.
But I like the house concert
And that's
idea.
what
I'm
I'm
glad
trying to
that
get
you're
back
doing
to.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
just trying
blame
to
you.
get back to, I have two things that are my priority right now. One of
Yeah.
those is I want to play my songs for people that want to hear my songs. That's the first one.
Yes.
And I know that I'm never going to do that on like a level where you're playing a stadium, or you're playing even in front of 10,000 people. Like it's just never going to happen. Like
Yeah,
that's such a rare thing to happen. So I have to create my own atmosphere to do that.
I love it.
And the other thing is guarding my peace. I want to guard my peace as much as I possibly can. And playing that whole game of trying to be famous,
Yeah.
there's no peace in that. There's just not. It's a hectic, crazy, backstabbing, just it's a crazy game. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm just getting back to A, why I fell in love with music in the first
Yeah.
place. And B, just trying to connect with as many people as I can on a human level. you know?
Yes, absolutely. I love that, Jeff. I really do. And y'all, Jeff and I were talking when he first got here this evening. I told him I'm finally starting to release some of my songs. And that's what I was talking to my husband about. I said, even though I don't play instruments, I said, if I could just play my music tracks, I just want people to hear the songs. You know what I mean? But that's going to be an issue
Yeah.
because I don't play the instrument. And I'm like, I wonder if they would do the same if I played my music track and sang with it. You know, what do you think?
Yeah. You just, what we all need to do is we need to do what makes us
Yeah.
happy without worrying about how that's going to be perceived to someone else.
Yeah.
That's the difference between an artist and someone seeking fame, right? Like me, I'm
Yeah.
an artist to my core. I'm an
Yes.
artist. I don't care about the fame. Do I
Yeah.
want people listening to my music? Yes. The more the
Yes.
merrier. Yes. But if my name's going to be on a billboard and I'm going to play in front of 40,000 people, but those 40,000 people aren't there to vibe with what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say, then I don't want to do that. And so I've been on a big Rick Rubin kick lately, which I've always been on a Rick Rubin kick, but like lately it's really on a Rick Rubin kick. And that's what he says. He's like, true artists, they don't think about who's going to listen to it or who's going to see it or who's going to they're not thinking about that. They have this thing in their head that they have to get out, and you get it out and you put it out in the world, and what happens. And the best way to do that is you put it out there and let the audience find you. And people that don't like it, they're not your people, so
Yeah.
don't worry about them.
That's true.
you
That's good
know
advice, Jeff. Thank you for that. Because like I said,
yeah,
I've been waiting my whole life. You know what I mean? And I'm like, eh, okay, it's time for me to do this. If I'm going to do it, I
yeah,
need to do it, Thank you for
do
that
it.
advice. Yeah, why not? What have I got to lose? It's a God-given talent, the lyrics for sure, and I'm like, I need to get to get these out there. So yeah, I'm literally sitting here going, I've been thinking about it since we're about to release another one, y'all. By the way, I'm always talking about me when it comes to that because I'm so excited. And I write a lot of Christian songs and country songs. Most of mine are Christian based, but also I want people to hear them. I really do. I want them to be touched just like you do. And I think that should be every artist objective. But I see what you're saying. A lot of them are just there to party and be famous, and you know what I mean. So
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, they're not doing it. They're not like, if I could never sing another note,
yeah,
I would still sit here and write
yeah,
songs. Does that make
yes. Well,
sense?
because you almost
You
have
know,
to. You're almost. I bet.
right. And I know a lot of people that they're not that
Yeah.
way. They're as long as the light is on them, they're good to go.
Uh
And
huh.
and to me, the light is in the art. The light's not in the people, right? To me, the light is in the creativity. It's what I'm
Yes.
creating.
Wow.
It's not it's not the reaction to what I'm
Man,
creating.
I love that, Jeff. And you're bringing something to mind that I hadn't even really thought about. And I really love that. You give me a different
Yeah, I
perspective.
mean,
And you're
it's
right. You're absolutely right. I love that.
I don't know how much of it I truly believe and how much I'm telling
Yeah.
myself that so I don't get upset because I'm not famous.
Well, as long
But
as you've
I'm
been doing
damn
it.
sure telling myself that every day. I'm trying to manifest that
Yes. No,
mindset
absolutely.
because it just
Because once people
it,
hear
this.
your songs, first of all, I mean, whew, I think you're incredible, and I really do mean that.
Thank you,
Man, I was
thank you.
because I don't listen to very many because I'm busy doing the show. I listened to some of your songs again. I was like, God, this guy's so good. I was telling my friends, y'all got to watch the show. Jeff Canada is so good, and when I say somebody's so good, eh, which I think you're so good in every aspect, okay? But I'm not
Thank you.
saying, oh, their voice is perfect, they're this, but I'm saying they have such heart, and I feel this. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it because I really am, because that's how I feel about it. I'm like, man, this guy is good. You know what I mean? In every way, he's going to touch you, and that's what I hope when I tell somebody's good. That means I think they should go listen and really listen. So I hope that they do, and say, okay, well, she was right. Man, you're welcome. I really appreciate that. And you give good advice, man. I'm going to have to call you all the time. Hey, this is what I'm doing, Jeff. What do I do? I don't be surprised if I do that. Okay. Hey,
That's so
yeah.
funny. That is so funny because, like, I was just having this conversation with Linda Wilson. She is the owner, president, whatever, of Texas Country Music
Oh,
Association. I was just having this conversation with her about me and how I literally treat everyone the same.
yeah.
Like I treat everyone the same, whether you're a CFO of a corporation or you're the bathroom attendant at
Yes.
a bar. I treat everyone the same, but so many people have such vastly different opinions of me. It's
That's
so
weird.
funny, you know.
Yeah, that
Like I said, it's the human experience, right? That's what we're all here. It's the
I
human
know. And why
experience,
can't
and
I just don't understand it. Well, that's how, I'm not kind of comparing myself to you, but it's true. That's how I feel like I do. I mean, I'm always nice to everybody, but some people just don't like you for no reason. And I'm like, why would they
yeah.
not? I didn't do anything to them. I treated them nice. I was kind.
Well, it's just, it's that thing. You can take 10 couples and give them an all paid trip to Hawaii, and and some of those people in those are going to have the best time they've ever
Yeah.
had, and some people are going to complain about it the whole time.
Yeah.
So it just is
Wow.
what it is.
It's so true. Man,
What are you
I
going to do?
love it. I love it. You just got to live your best life, like you said, and do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
And do
Yeah.
what you believe. That's the point that I got at now. I really have. Do what I believe I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? And the podcast is absolutely one of them. And my songs, and it's the podcast, it's your music, and I love your new approach. I think it's beautiful. I really do. So, folks,
Thank you.
I want y'all to hear some of Jeff's songs. He was on the show a year ago. For those of you who are lucky enough to be here, Sarah, you may have been here. We've been blessed to have so many great artists. Let's see, you're season 41, episode 4. So that means once we get to 50, we'll have done 200 shows. I can't add, okay? I can't add in my head. My husband's probably in there going, it's going to be this many. How many? Yeah, we're in season 4, episode 41, and we do 50 episodes a season. So you can calculate it, okay, Jeff?
Gotcha.
I don't know who, and it's so funny. I didn't look it up to see how many episodes are in a season. I just said, you know what? 50 sounds like a good number. Let's see. We have Deb Anderson. Oh my gosh. Hi, Deb, my friend. How are you? All of you guys are my friend. I hope y'all know that, whether you like it or not. Deb says your genuine hearts are what make your music so special. Oh, thank you, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And you're amazing. You got a big heart. I love you so much. Okay, so Jeff, let's start letting them hear some of your music, okay?
Okay.
Y'all ready? Now I want you to be listening. After all that, y'all better listen. They do. They do. I don't even have to tell them. They do. Or recommend. So the first song that I want to feature, I don't know. So I said, what's feature? It just sounded fancy, Jeff. Okay. I'm trying to be all fancified. I love it. It's called, I laugh at myself. Some of the stuff I say, I'm like, oh, feature. That sounds perfect. It's called Too Far Gone. Now, in my opinion, my first idea of what that would mean is, man, you're out there. It's too late. What is the meaning of that title? I love the titles of songs. To me, they tell the whole story. Tell us about that. I love you too, Deb. Go ahead.
So back in 2018, 19, and 20, they were like the worst times of my life. My mom passed away in 2018. I got a divorce in 2019. 2020 happened with COVID, and in 2019, I had cheated on my wife, and we were getting a divorce, or I was moving out, and man, I had made so many mistakes at that point in life, and was lying to people, and was just like a crappy human
Yeah.
being. You know what I mean? And I was just like, I'm not worth love. I'm not worth being saved. You know, I'm not worth any of that. So this is kind of one of those songs that's saying, maybe it's just too late. Maybe there's no redemption in this story.
Wow.
And that's kind of what this song is about. And so it's meant to kind of make someone question, or are we doing the right things? And that's pretty much it. There's no resounding
Yeah.
resolution to it. It's just kind of like, this is where I'm at, and it's because of my own
Yeah.
mistakes. So I can't really blame anybody else. And like I said, am I worthy of redemption? That's
I
kind of what
love
this
that.
song's
Yeah. And
about.
do you think, because to me, I'm not sure if everyone has dealt with that, but to me, majority of us have probably dealt with that at some time in our life where we're like, well, I don't even deserve that. You know what I mean? I
Right.
think, I don't know. I mean,
Correct.
because, we were talking earlier about, to me, we're all on a very similar path, and we almost all have to go through certain tests and trials, you know what I mean, in order to continue growing, I think. That's how
Yeah.
I feel about it.
And and just so everybody knows, a cool little tidbit to that, me and my ex-wife, who split up in 2019, um, I went through a really bad breakup in January, and actually her and I recently got back together. And so it's actually quite unbelievable. And here's the thing is you are worth it, and
Yeah.
you are worth, redemption is out there. um
Wow.
you have to take a self inventory of yourself and be honest with yourself. If you don't have the ability to do that, then maybe
Yeah.
it's not out there for you. But if you, no matter what you've done, no matter who you've lied to, no matter who you've hurt, um, if you can take a self inventory of yourself and then make, an apology. An apology is not in the words. You can say I'm sorry all you want to. Apologies
That's
in the
true.
actions.
It
And
is.
so and you can take steps to become a better person. You can take
Absolutely.
steps to redeem yourself for and I feel that I did that. I feel that I went out of my way to become a better human being over the last 6 years, you know?
I
And
love that.
so and it's a
Yeah. And
battle, we're all
yeah,
sinners. It's a battle.
it's really
Um,
hard. Yeah, it's hard. And yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Well, I'm really excited that you did, and I'm so glad to hear that y'all are working things out. I mean, you
Yeah, it's
never
great.
know what God has in store for you. So let's play this song, y'all. I'm excited. So this is pre that. So, keep in mind, I mean, really, because most of the songs that I've written are when I was going through the crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
And I
sure.
think it's like, okay, this was I don't know how to say it, back when I was going through it. Now I'm in better, and all that or
Yeah,
whatever. So
yeah.
let's play it. We're going to play Too Far Gone. Let me see. Deb says, congratulations, prayers. Your rekindled relationship will last a lifetime. Oh, Deb, you're so sweet. She's so
Thank you.
sweet. Okay, here we go. This is Too Far Gone. I got to look at the title because my memory, in case you don't remember. See, that was funny. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Jeff Canada with Too Far Gone.
Too far gone. Whiskey don't work like it should. The cocaine don't make me feel good. Driving this road all alone. Maybe I'm too far gone. The sunshine won't keep me awake. Women don't make me feel great. The radio only plays sad songs. Maybe I'm too far gone. Maybe I'm busted, or maybe I'm bruised. Maybe I'm twisted, or too damn confused. Maybe I'm lonely, or maybe I'm stoned. Maybe I'm too far gone. People don't look at me the same way. I walk around carrying my mistakes. I can't get past the things that I've done. Maybe I'm too far gone. Maybe I'm busted, or maybe I'm bruised. Maybe I'm twisted, or too damn confused. Maybe I'm lonely, or maybe I'm stoned. Maybe I'm too far gone. lifted, or maybe I'm bruised. Maybe I'm twisted or too damn confused. Maybe I'm lonely, maybe I'm stoned. Maybe I'm too far gone. Maybe I'm too far gone. Maybe I'm too far gone. Too far gone. Say it again.
Too far gone.
I'm getting us back. Okay. I did that backwards. Jeff. Oh, wait. I always do that when I'm just like touched. I was like this. Oh my gosh. Jeff, I'm not even just saying this. Okay. I hope you know that I'm sincere. That is freaking amazing. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was just an acoustic version.
I
That's my
love
best
you.
friend. That's my best friend Philip playing guitar and singing background. He's my angel. he is
Yeah.
he is the best man I know. He is we have gotten each other through more things in the last, since 2017 than most people. He's my, he's the guy where if I say, "Hey man, we got to go hide a body," he's gonna
Yeah.
say, "What are we
I'm there.
taking?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's his,
Yeah.
that's my dude right there. So
Man, he's amazing. Y'all
yeah, he's
sound
phenomenal.
so.
And he's a phenomenal art. He's phenomenal, like player himself. He's, he plays shows all over the place too. He's great.
Wow. And he writes songs as well.
He just wrote his first song actually.
Oh,
So
awesome. Well, get him
yeah.
on the show. I want people to hear his song. I know it's good.
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
hook
Yeah.
me up. What they say? What's that say?
We just gotta get him to record it.
Yes. Oh, wait,
So
he can even play it live. You could have played live, but I don't know how good it sounds. Sometimes it doesn't do it justice, over here.
Yeah.
But that sounded, man, we were talking earlier about, to me, it's like you were talking about coming to their houses and playing the home. That's what I felt like I was doing. It was
Yeah.
so just like intimate. I love that. Oh my gosh, Jeff. Those words, those lyrics.
Thank you.
Jeez, man, I can feel every pain you went through on that. That's, Deb says beautiful. It gave me goosebumps. What is the deal with you giving me goosebumps?
Oh, wait till you hear some of the new stuff's gonna be on this new record.
Oh gosh.
And if you want to, I can try to play one of those live if you want to see if
Yes.
it'll work.
Oh,
But
listen to me. Yes, please. I'm like
all
a little
right.
kid when it comes to music.
On the next song, I'll get the guitar all tuned up and stuff while you're playing it.
Okay, that sounds great. Amazing, right, y'all? Y'all. See, Jeff, you are in Houston, Texas, right?
Yes, ma'am.
It's so funny, Houston, because I used to say Houston, and my son said, "Mom, you're saying Houston." I'm not saying Houston. I'm saying Houston. No, you're saying it's so stupid.
Yeah,
so
I'm
now
actually,
I specifically go Houston with a H.
I'm actually out closer to Conroe, which is a little bit north of Houston. But
Very nice. So, and I'm in Beeville, so we're not. What is that? A couple hours away? 2 hours? 3 hours? I don't even remember.
Yeah,
so we're not too far. So next time I'm going to try to get Jeff to come all the way to Beeville. He can,
I'm down.
maybe we'll
Let's
meet
go.
halfway. Wouldn't
Let's
that be
go.
fun? That would be amazing. That would be freaking amazing, Jeff. I just think you're so good. You're so talented. Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much.
Man, I'm honored to have you. I really am. I think you're awesome.
Oh.
It's the truth. I'm not joking. First time I had you, I was like, God, this guy is so good. It's because of your heart, because I feel them. I feel those lyrics so deep. Man, your voice is just astounding. So the next song that we have on our list, and believe me, I could sit here all night because I want to, is called Ride With Me. I like that. So it sounds like you're getting a little happier here. I always talk about how it's almost like a chronological order of our lives. You know what I mean? The songs that you write, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Tell me about this song. I mean, I'm probably wrong on that, but go ahead.
So I wrote this song. I wrote this song about a girl that I knew for like, I don't know, a week maybe, and I kind of dug her, and I wrote her a song, and it ended up it's one of those that I wrote in like 5 minutes,
Yes.
and it kind of became everybody's, at that time. This was like 2022, I think. It became everybody's favorite song, and
wow.
So it's a little bit pop country for me, a little bit too poppy for me, but I still play it, and people, people ask for it all the time. So
well, that's
it's
good.
a good
It's
song.
resonating.
It's just about taking it's just about taking chances. You know, that's all it's
I
about.
love that. Well, we all should take more chances. And I want to hear what you have to say about it in your song. So that's good. So just about a week, huh? So it didn't, let's see. She was only a week long, but that's okay. Okay, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all ready? I just call him y'all now. Ride with me. I keep saying his name, Jeff Canada. Don't forget that. Put it in your brains. Here we go, Jeff. This time I'm just going to leave us on the bottom. We'll be little tiny bobbleheads on the bottom. Okay, Jeff?
Cool.
Here we go. I'm so silly. Here we go. Here we go, folks.
I don't know what happened. I can't explain it at all. I damn sure wasn't ready, but I'm starting to fall. You frustrate me, I can't figure you out, but my heart is beating out of my chest when you're around. So let's play this game to our own rules, dance to dance to our own tune. Let's take a chance and see what can be. All I'm asking is take a ride with me. We can take our time, that's okay with me. I don't know where this is going, but I can't wait to see. And I know you're broken, I'm a little broken too. So let's set fire to the pieces and bring back something new. And let's play this game to our own rules, dance to dance to our own tune. Let's take a chance to see what can be. All I'm asking is take a ride with me. I think you're worth the risk, you're worth the wait. You smile at me, I can't see straight. And those blue eyes, they blow my mind. So pull the trigger, let's take this ride. Yeah. So let's play this game to our own rule, dance to our own tune. Let's take a chance and see what can be. Let's play this game to our own rules, dance to our own tune. So come on, baby, I'm waiting patiently. All I'm asking is take a ride with me. Take a ride with me. Take a ride with me. Take a ride with me.
Okay, I love it. I really do love it. I can see why people like it so much. It's positive. It's like, come on. I love it. And you look so good in the video. That was
Yeah.
great. Deb says amazing song, and Deb has awesome taste. I agree with you, Deb.
Thank you.
Man, it was good. It was really good. Happy, uplifting. Just come on, take a ride with me. I love it.
Yeah.
So That's
Yeah.
great. I loved it. I really did. I could see the pop influence in there, but I think it sounds really great. And you need a, like you're doing. I like that, a diversity, whatever. What's that word? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, my English tonight is not working very well. I really like it. Anybody got something to say about it? I don't know what to say about it except that I really, really like it. I like it. Wow. I was like, look, they're together. That's what I'm over here doing, like, typical girl, woman, old lady.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a lot of fun shooting that video.
I bet you
The couple are some friends of mine, and I've always like kind of loved their relationship, and so I reached out and I was like, hey, do you guys want to do this video? And they're both like, young and attractive,
Yes.
and so and they did great. I mean, this is the first time they've
Yeah.
ever been on camera, and they did fantastic, and so
Wow.
yeah, it was cool.
That's cool. And was that the one? I've already got mixed up, Jeff. Doesn't take me long. I think I forgot to say something when your name was on the marquee sign. That was the one before. Sorry.
No, that was that one.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
that was
my
that one.
memory. I swear. I was gonna, because as soon as I saw it, I was gonna say, Jeff, look, your name's on the marquee sign. You're like, that's not a big deal, Carolyn. It's just a sign. To me, I'm like, oh my God, his name is on the sign. Man, good job.
Yeah, it used to be, when
Yeah.
you come into, when you pull into a town you've never been to and you
Yeah.
see your name on a marquee, it used to be like really cool. Now it's, now I don't even look at them.
That's
I
funny.
used to take pictures of them and everything. Now it's like, and it's not because it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
It's just become kind of part of the deal.
I can't even imagine. You've been doing it a while. I bet. I'm sure you've had your name on so many marquee signs. Oh my God. I mean, you've earned your
Not
spot.
enough.
Not enough. I know.
Never enough.
I know, but I think it's ridiculous that there's not more, believe me. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Now this one,
All right.
so let's see. You were too far gone. I felt so bad for you. And then you found her and she ride with me. Come on, let's go riding, baby. Now this one is Me Too. Tell me about, I know what
So
it is.
I actually did not write this song.
Okay.
This song was actually written by a guy named Jody Booth, who is a fantastic songwriter here in Texas.
Okay.
He wrote this thing back in 2020 and sent it to me, and he said, "Listen, you're the only artist I know that can cut this song." But I kind of sat on it for a few years because of the whole Me Too thing. I didn't want to. Man, I didn't want anybody to think I was trying to capitalize on something that was so
True.
like divisive or whatever, And so I released it last year, and now it's my fastest growing song. But I released an acoustic version of it. I'm not sure which version. I think you're just playing an acoustic version, but that song full production will be on the new album.
Oh, nice. Okay. And you know what? I'm so, sometimes I don't even think about that, the implications possibly. I just thought, oh, it happened to me too. I didn't even think about that as in a song. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait to hear this. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all ready? See, by the time they answer me, it's too late. I've already made my decision. I love doing Oh, there we go. What the heck? It moved you over there. Okay. I don't know why I'm yelling. All right, folks. I just realized I was yelling. Oh my God, I cracked myself up. You moved. Okay, where were we? Oh yeah, Me Too. That was strange. I have so much fun doing this. I'm sorry. We got to be ourselves, right, Jeff? That's why I love doing this. Oh my God.
All the time.
Yeah.
Never not be you.
Yeah, because
ever.
I want people to smile and to laugh and just enjoy life, because life is so stressful for so many of us. Really, it is. So that's what this is all about. Let's come together. Let's smile a little bit. Let's laugh a little bit. Let's listen to some really good music, cry a little bit, Okay, here we go. I don't know what this is going to do to us, but we're going to find out. Cry, laugh. That's what I should have. I should have a laugh or a cry button or something. I don't know. Maybe. Don't give me any ideas. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here's Jeff Canada with Me Too.
The song's called Me Too. It was written by my friend Jody Booth. I cut it last year and released it. It goes like this.
My pain don't really hurt anymore. I'm way past the 7-year ache. I hit the stage like the night before. Another smile for honky-tonk's sake. Everyone loves me and then they don't. As soon as the lights go off, the crowd goes away and my smile fades as I hope to land somewhere soft. And I've heard it said 1,000 times, you live a day in this life of mine and know how it feels to walk in my shoes. Sometimes you say you'd kill to be me. Me too. Now don't get me wrong, I love singing my songs, but I'm a little long in the tooth. I'm a fortunate few to do what I do, and the truth is the lies are true. And I'm all in, so I'll take my chance. You'd think by now I would learn, but I'm a gambling man with a decent hand, hoping my ace comes on a turn. And I've heard it said 1,000 times, you live a day in this life of mine and know how it feels to walk in my shoes. Sometimes you say you'd kill to be me. You say you'd kill to be me. Sometimes you say you'd kill to be me. Me too.
What? That's excellent.
Yeah, it's a great song. It's one of those songs that when I got it, I was like, it felt as if I wrote it.
Yeah.
You know, does that make sense?
It
Like,
does,
it was
because
like,
I
this is
would have said you
exactly
wrote
what
it.
I would. Yeah. And so, I mean, even with the poker references and everything,
Yes.
it hit me down to
Yeah.
a T. And so, you know, and that's what the song's about. The song's about kind of like, the general public thinks we're just these people that roll in and get on stage and get the hot girl and
Yes.
party, and they don't realize like we literally kill ourselves to do this.
Yeah. Wow.
You know?
Man, that's powerful.
Yeah.
It is powerful. That last line, you'd say you'd kill to be me, me too. Man, that's just, that's some good writing. That's a beautiful song. Wow.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Oh my goodness. I loved it. I really did love it. Let me just
Well, what's funny
go
is
ahead.
he sent me that version, and then he sent me a rewrite and took out the "kill me" line, and it was like, you said you'd give anything to be me, and he was like, I think you should cut it like this, just because. And I was like, absolutely not.
No, I
Like, do you
like
know who I am? Like,
yeah,
yeah, we're going edgy.
because
We don't.
yeah,
I
and
don't.
plus
I'm not.
that's they, they're really they'd kill to be you. Oh man,
Yeah,
I like that.
I don't play safe. But
No,
he's more of a guy that writes like more traditional honky tonk
yeah,
country. So he's more used to playing to those more conservative Christian crowds. You know what I mean?
wow.
Where I play more to like just the crazy people.
To the crazy people. The crazy
Yeah,
people's my
yeah,
people. That's good. Hey,
yeah.
somebody's got to play to them. I'm glad you're doing it. Man, excellent
Yes, ma'am.
job. That's beautiful. Really beautiful. God, you're so talented. All right, let's keep going. I'm putting a check because my memory, Jeff, my memory
All
gets
right.
any worse, Okay, so when do you want to do the live acoustic? You want to finish all these first and then do one real quick, or no?
It's up to you. It's totally whatever you want to do.
Which
I'm
one?
down for
Which
whatever.
song was it? Or do you want to do a different one than what we have here? Right?
Which one's coming up? Which
We've
one do
got
you have?
Keeping On and Monsters. That's the last.
Okay, I definitely want to play Monsters. We can not do Keep It On. Keep It On's not actually released yet. That's just a YouTube acoustic
Okay.
video I did.
Okay, so we're gonna play. You're gonna play Monsters live, or you want me to play the video? Video, right?
I think you should play the
Yeah,
video.
it's a great
That's
video.
the one. Yeah, that's the one. That's the video that like that video means more to me than anything I've ever done in my career.
Yeah, I agree. I remember last time you were on the show, I was like, oh my gosh, y'all need to pay especially I forgot the E, especially close attention to this next song. It's called Monsters, and it is powerful. Tell them, wait, I hope they're still there. Is anybody still here? Brett, are you still seeing everything okay? on Facebook? I just thought about that because I haven't seen any comments ever since our glitch in the matrix. I think we switched timelines. I always joke about that because on TikTok they're always talking about timelines. Anyway, hopefully we didn't, Jeff. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Monsters. You ready, Jeff? Oh, tell us about the song. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This song is very, very close to me. I have battled with depression and suicidal thoughts, and I've had countless people, friends of mine, take their own life, and it's very prevalent in the music business. It's very prevalent amongst veterans. In fact, January 16th. So I don't know if y'all know this or not, but the owner of Do-Si Do, Big Barn, which is a world known listening room
I've heard
in
of
Texas,
it. Yeah.
he took his own life just about a month ago, and I was pretty close with him, not close, but close enough. And then my oldest son has worked for him for the last 2 or 3 years, and so we're throwing an actual suicide prevention show January 16th at Do-Si Do. I have 8 songwriters on it. And 100% of ticket sales is going to suicide prevention.
Oh my God, amen. And I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh, I can't even imagine. Gosh.
I mean, at this point, for me, it's kind of become routine. I feel bad for my kid because it's the first time he's had to deal with it. For me, it's one of those things where it's like, it just happens so often now where you just kind of not get used to it, but it's just kind of like,
Yeah, well, my son has lost several friends his age. He's, I'm younger than you, but still. And he said the same thing. He's like, I don't, and I don't know. It's just the thing now. It's like, they can't handle it. It's just terrible. You can't even describe it. But I am so glad that you're doing that because that needs to be done. That does need to be done. Okay, that's on. No, that's somebody trying to sell me something. Streeboo, whatever that is. So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all pay close attention to this song. And Sarah, thank you for answering that. I appreciate it. Sarah's here. Okay, here we go. Pay close attention to this, please, y'all. This is Jeff Canada with Monsters. And then after this, you're going to play an acoustic song, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm so happy. They call me ma'am. Just kidding. I'm just silly. Here we go.
Sometimes, but I think I'd rather have the moon. There's nothing wrong with the morning light, but it burns me up by noon. The clock's broken on the wall, and I know I'll be haunted soon. As I lay my head down and dream of you, I don't mind blue skies sometimes, but I think I'd rather have the rain. would stop playing all its games. I'm sick and tired of waiting on a little something to go my way. So I lay my head down and dream away. So I'm drifting off to lonely, where the monsters stake their claim. Maybe I'll find some answers where the monsters come to play. So I'm drifting off to lonely, where the monsters stake their claim. Maybe I'll find some answers where the monsters come to play. Come to play.
Whew. Jeff, first of all, let me say, I am glad that you are here with us. And I am sorry that you ever have gone through anything like that. The too far gone. I'm glad that you realized that you weren't too far gone. And I am so grateful to the Lord above that you're here with us. Honestly, because people need you. Sarah loves it. She said, nice. I mean, really, people need you. They need you to tell them these stories. And no matter what you've been through or going through, or have been through in your life, you have a purpose. You really do have a purpose. You are here for a reason. And man, I know it feels like that. I just had to, I'm going to be honest. I just had to get on antidepressants myself because I was dealing with a lot of depression. And I know it can, a lot of times it's the happiest people. You're like, well, they're not, because we put this mask, and we hide it behind it. And
it's tough. It's tough for me because I was raised out in the country, it's one of those, you pick yourself up and rub some dirt on it, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Like, you don't ever cry in front of a woman. You don't vocalize your emotions. You don't. So I grew up like that, and then you get older and you start doing the music thing, and it's like, the problem with me is I feel like I'm in the wrong time, right? I feel like I feel like I'm not meant to be on this planet at this time,
it's like you should
right?
have been in the
Because
Wild West or something in that time era.
or even in the 50s and
Yes.
60s, I don't know, but it's like, it's just like where we are as a society.
Yeah.
It's so hard to find hope these days. You know what I
It is.
mean?
Yes,
And
I do.
so, now I would never do that,
Yeah.
just
Thank God.
because I know how much my family depends on me, and
Mhm.
there's no way I would ever do that,
Yeah.
right? Um, so it's just hard. It's hard, and it's only getting harder.
It is.
And so I think now, I think my biggest calling is going to be now is to try to figure out some way where I can help other people with this. And so I'm thinking about starting a
Love it.
nonprofit, something that would allow me, because if you can take somebody that's having these feelings,
Mhm.
and you can sit down with those people for an afternoon and try to get those feelings onto a piece of paper and into a song, that might completely change their life.
It might,
And
because they can see that their story is going to help others. and they do
Right.
like
And so
just, you know,
I'm gonna try to
oh
it's
man.
something I'm very passionate about and I'm kind of working towards is starting a nonprofit that's gonna have something to do with songwriting and my wife or ex-wife or what I don't even know what
Yeah,
to call her anymore,
it's
but
okay.
uh we want to buy like 100 acres in Arkansas and we
Oh
want to build a
yeah.
campground and we want to build a campground on there and I would like to eventually like take certain times of the year and invite some people that are struggling with that, some veterans or whatever,
Yes.
and get them out and bring some songwriters out and just kind of like have a weekend of just like of just getting your emotions out in a non uh medical way because that's just seems like to me when
Yeah.
I go to a therapist it seems so sterile, it
Right.
just seems so like um but if I can get in the woods maybe with some mushrooms I don't know uh
No, you're
and
right. I see what you're saying.
and
And plus they're going to be sharing
yeah,
it with all the other people that are there. And I kind of
right,
visualize what you're saying. You got a big camp, a big fire. I could just picture a big fire and all of you sitting around and here's the song that came from his story. And here's the song, you know what I mean?
yeah,
I love that,
yeah.
Jeff. I don't have any money to help, but if there's anything else I can do to help, believe me, I will. When did you say the thing is at Dosey Do's? January the 10th.
January
I don't know
16th.
where I got the 10th. I'm sorry.
It's actually my birthday, like it's my birthday show too. I do my birthday
Nice.
show there every year, but this year instead of like we're still celebrating my birthday and we're
Yeah.
still going to bring out a bunch of people, but we're going to take all of the money and we're going to have a silent auction and all
Oh,
that stuff. And
wow.
uh,
So Dosey
yeah,
Do, is it there in Houston? I've heard of it, but I don't remember where it is.
yeah, it's in the Woodlands, Texas.
Woodlands. Okay.
So Conroe Spring area.
Okay. And what time is that show going to start? Just so people know. I know it's a long ways off, but I mean, just send me the
I think like
information.
okay, I think like 7:30 or 8, something like
7:30.
that.
Okay. Yeah, that would be amazing. I wish I could go to that. Maybe. You never know. Man, I wish you the best of luck with that. Wow. That song
It'll be
is
a
so
good time.
powerful. That song is so
Thank
powerful.
you.
I mean, it really,
Thank you.
really is. And it's really so sad that people get to that point. You know what I mean? They just feel like there's nothing left for them. That's their only option. And I feel so sad.
Well, I don't think people because they don't think it's left for them. I think they do it because they think they're just
Oh, yeah.
at least that's what it is for me. Like I'm tired of complaining to my family,
Yeah.
and I'm tired of being negative and everything. And I think it's more that than it is they don't have a place to turn. But I think it's different, and but that's what I want to get to, man. I want to
Yes.
build a safe space, man, to come talk to another man about their shit or sorry,
No,
their
that's
stuff.
okay because, like you said,
And
most of them were raised the same way you are. You're getting a
right,
little pixelated there. You didn't move or anything, did you? I mean,
no,
okay,
ma'am.
go ahead. We can hear you still, so that's good. Go ahead.
Okay, I feel a call to do it, and I just need to figure out how to make it happen.
Well, you definitely got to do it. You got to find a way. Listen to me. You have to do it now. It's like something will happen. Something will happen. I just believe that in my heart. I really do.
Yeah.
Man, I hope and pray that it happens because that's the best idea I've ever heard. Wow. Thank you, Jeff. Would you still like to play an acoustic song for us? Do you have time?
You can actually. This
Okay.
song's pretty important too. We'll see how this goes. If I start playing within the first minute or so, if it doesn't sound good, just throw the X up or something.
I will. I'm going to give you the full screen. Maybe it'll help because you're still real pixelated. Let me get off the screen for a minute and see if that helps. Okay. But I think you can. I'm going to check to see if you can still hear me. I'm going to check right now. Hold on. No, you can't still hear me. Let me see if I can make myself tiny. Now that would be exciting if I could. Oh, look how little I am. That's a little bit too small. My Lord. Okay. No.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, at least you're not pixelated now. There's so many different screens and I still don't know how to use them all. They update it. Oh, I guess that's fine. I can't make you.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. I can see the guitar and you're clear now. Thank goodness. I'm just going to check one more thing. Oh, no, that's not good. Go ahead. Just start. I'll fix it. Sorry.
So I was in Stroud, Oklahoma a couple months ago. We were doing a songwriter retreat with a bunch of songwriters out there, and there's this guy by the name of Johnny Woods. So I wrote this next song with Johnny Woods and Levi Walker, but Johnny last year got diagnosed with leukemia, and it's it's a type that there's not really a known cure for. So he's
Oh my gosh.
he's doing a bunch of alternative stuff, and and I've kind of promised myself that I would play this song any opportunity I get, just kind of breathe some life into him,
Good.
and and uh and man, it's a really good song. It's called The Noise.
Ooh.
And yeah, so this goes out to my buddy Johnny Woods if he's watching. Goes like this.
Hi, Johnny. I hope you're watching. I'm praying for you, sir.
Noises in my head make me wonder about death and what there is on the other side. Am I a good man with another fractured plan, trying to outrun the truth till I die? I walk that line between a sinner and a saint. Done some things I'm proud of, some things I know you ain't. This kind of lonely shouldn't feel so loud. If I could only figure this out. My pride's beating black and blue, at least from my point of view. Every memory's a ghost I can't turn down. If this is lonely, why is it so loud? And I poured all my sin in a half full glass of gin. I wash and burn like the Colorado pines. Every face I lost still calls my name. Every choice I made still fans the flame. A scattered ash of reason in the sky. Scatters ash of reason in the sky. This kind of lonely shouldn't feel so loud. If I could only figure this out. My pride's beating black and blue, at least from my point of view. Every memory's a ghost I can't turn down. If this is lonely, if this is lonely, why is it so loud? If this is lonely, why is it so loud? Song's called The Noise. It'll be on the new record.
Oh my gosh, that's an excellent song. Johnny, that is an excellent song. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I will be praying for you. Everybody out there, pray for Johnny Woods, okay? Because I believe in the power of prayer. I know all of us do. So let me read what Jamie said. She said, make sure I'm not missing somebody. Oh, okay, I got it. Hi, Jamie. Unfortunately, artists tell their personal stories and the world twists the lyrics and turns it into something awful. So they're afraid to be who they are. And that could have been about the other song too. Wow. That's true. What do you think about that comment, Jeff?
I think the true artists don't do that. I think that real artists tell their story regardless of how that makes people perceive them.
Yeah.
And here's the deal, man. Like, when you're writing a song, it's your song, and when you're producing a song, it's your song, and when you're recording it, and when you're doing everything, it's your song. But as soon as you take that song and you put it out in the world, it's no longer your song. It's everyone's song, and they can do with it whatever they want to do with it.
Yeah.
And you can either be hung up on the negativity about what's being done with it, or you can look at, or the good, or you just do what I do. Like, we're watching half these videos. I haven't seen half these videos since I put them out.
Wow.
So it's like, once I put a song out, I play it live, obviously, but it's kind of discarded and it's on to the next one. I got to get the next thing out of my head.
Yeah. Well, because you got to get it out of your head, right?
Right.
Wrong Look at Zach Bryan. She said, wrong, wrong. Look at Zach Bryan. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, but Zach Bryan's a different animal, right? Because see, that's the problem with now versus 30 years ago. You know, Gavin Adcock and Zach Bryan and all these guys, they're not doing anything that Willie and Waylon didn't do and George Jones did. They just now it's everything's broadcast over the internet. So there's video footage of us doing it when we do it. And
Yeah.
then society takes us and judges us. You know, the problem with Zach Bryan is he's just not a nice guy. He treats people like they're shit. Now he's an unbelievable songwriter,
Yeah.
but he treats people like they don't matter and like they're
Wow.
crap. And you can't do that in this industry. You know, you
No,
have to, you know, your fans, you wouldn't be there if it wasn't for your fans.
that's so true. Yeah.
But again, you just got to put your art out there and then let the world perceive it as they perceive it. I mean, that's there's a bazillion people that think Zach Bryan is the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Yeah. And
So,
Jamie said, wow, Animal, he's family, dude. I'll pray for you. Oh, well, she said,
well,
bull
I'm
crap.
sorry.
I
Like,
hit a nerve.
it just it just but again, now she's judging me for my opinion just like we judge him. Like we that's the problem with the internet now, right? It's like we do or we say something, we're living our own truth, we're saying our own opinion, and then because someone doesn't like it, all of a sudden it's wrong or it's toxic. No, that's not true. Like, it's just an opinion, and an opinion is not an attack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just words. Like, I get so many crappy comments on my social media. Uh it just is what it is, man. And so uh it's just a lot of things that those guys have done, and it's public. And once it's public, people are going to judge you for it. It's just how it
Yeah,
is. It's the way
that's
the
very
world
true.
works.
Well, now we're judged for everything. I mean,
Everything.
everything. It's true. And that's a shame, but it's because it's out there more than it ever has been.
Yeah, and listen,
And you
Zach
got your
may be a
perception
great
people.
guy.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
may be a fantastic person. He
It's
probably
yeah,
is. Gavin
probably is.
Adcock
Yeah.
may be a great person. But
Yeah.
but Zach is going after Gavin, and Gavin's going after Zach, and I'm sure
Yeah.
whoever that person is probably takes Zach's side instead of Gavin's side. But
Right.
at the truth, they're all just living their own truth. It's us that are putting the judgment into it.
That's very true. That's very true. Well, I'm sorry, Jamie. I'm so sorry that happened. I mean, you just never know. You just never know.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
again, I'm living my truth every day. I'm being me 100%. I'm not being fake. I'm being authentic. And so people, anyone, whether it's my family or someone, a stranger on the internet or who it is, they can make up their mind how they want to. But if you go back and you listen to this whole interview and that's what you're going to judge me for, that's on you, not for me.
Well, I had a great time with you here, and I really, really like your songs, Jeff. I do. I am so glad that you came back on the show, Jamie. I'm sorry about that, honey. I'm going to keep praying for all of you guys, everybody, because we all need prayers, and a special prayer going out to Johnny Woods. We really all need prayers. And the whole point of this world is for us to try to get along. We all have our opinions. We have to try to get along. Even though we have differences, that's because we're human beings and we all have differences. But,
Yeah, I mean,
God wants us to treat everyone with kindness, and as long as we're trying our best to do that, and, that's the best that we can do, because we are human. We're human beings. So
yeah.
we're all flawed and we have our things. You just got to speak your own truth. Like you said, I mean, I agree with you on that. You got to
Yeah.
speak your own truth, or what you've heard. You just never know.
And your
But
opinion's your opinion. Like
yeah,
it's an opinion, and
yeah,
it's all based off of half truths,
yeah,
and you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
just is what it is.
Well, it's because everything is so public now, publicized.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's all over the internet. So you see, well, that guy said that this, and that guy said that this, and this is what they said here, and that's what they said there. So it's how they turn it and twist it too, So,
Yeah, I mean, I just went viral on Facebook. The video's gotten 11 or 12 million views of me telling the crowd to shut the
oh,
F
I saw
up.
that. I saw part of that, and I was
At a
like, what
venue,
happened?
and people have judged me for that, not knowing anything of the context. And
Right, right,
I can't go around attacking people that judge me for that. It's like
right.
they have their, it just is what it is. You can either take, you know, you make up your mind based off the evidence that's in front of you, and it just is what it is. So, you know, it's just part of the society we live in now, and you can't escape it. Uh, you know, you
I
just
know,
can't
I
escape it.
understand. I always want everyone to get along, but sometimes it's completely impossible to make that happen. You know, you
Well,
just never know.
it's just a difference in opinion.
Yeah.
I don't look at Jamie in a negative light based off those
Oh, she's
comments.
awesome. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm sure she's great, and I apologize that if I said something that hurt her feelings,
Yeah.
but I'm not, but I stand my ground on. We've got to get away. We've got to get past. That's part of what's causing this whole depression,
Yeah.
SRSI thing. Is everybody so feels attacked all the time?
Yeah.
Like like it's just an opinion, right? It's not an attack. And so I don't know, man. I don't feel attacked, you
Yeah.
know?
I understand. Well, I really enjoyed having you here, Jeff. And Jamie, I
Yes, sir.
enjoy having you here every time, my friend. I love you. I really, really do. And I'm going to keep praying for Johnny, and I'm going to keep praying for all of you. And I really will do that, because I think the world of all of you guys, and everyone brings something different to this world. You know, it's true. And I think I know your songs are touching so many people out there, Jeff. And I want you to keep doing it. Please keep doing it.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. And I'm praying that concert in the Woodlands is successful. I know it's going to be January the 16th. It's over at Do in the Woodlands, and try to keep me posted on anything new you got coming up, and I'll be happy to share it. Okay. And, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad you were here tonight. Honestly, I always look forward to this, no matter what's going on in my life. This is every Tuesday. Now it's Tuesday. I know that I can come here and just be myself, and you guys are going to be here just loving, you know, and I love you guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, until next week, and I'll have to look to see who's coming on next week. I never look in advance. It's too much. It's too much for my little brain. Well, my brain's not that little, but sometimes I feel like it is. Ladies and gentlemen, try to be nice to each other. And if you're going through a hard time in life, please hold on. Okay. For real. Please just hold on and know that you're going to get through it. Nothing is worth. Deb said your songs touched her heart. Yeah, they did me too. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank
And
you.
remember, you do matter, and you're not a burden. I think that's more than anything what you said, Jeff. You matter, man, and you're not a burden, because the world would not be the same without you. It would never be the same without you.
Yeah.
A lot of people on this earth, but there's not another you.
Right.
So you're not a burden, and you're worth it. And I love you. And I mean that. You know, why not? Why can't I? Jeff, take care of yourself, honey, and keep me posted on anything new. I appreciate you coming back on the show. Everybody else, y'all have a great night. And thank you for tuning into Carolyn's Corner. Mwah. Love y'all. Good night.